The major perk of staying here at El Paso is its proximity to the PORTAVENTURA park. So I'm just going to take you up. So you join this queue and you wait. So this perk lets you into the park half an hour early. But it's the outside gates that open half an hour early. Because then you walk up this path, you have to then go through security, and then you have to scan your ticket, and then you're finally in the park. So that takes a good 5-10 minutes. Then you go and wait in the queue for the ride you want to be on, and then you wait and wait. Because the rides don't actually open until 10:30. So basically you've got the privilege of queuing a little bit earlier. This is the view as you enter PORTAVENTURA Park. This is the Mediterranean section. It's Easter. The theming is amazing in this park. I would even dare to say it rivals some of Disney's theming, and that's no mean feat. We're heading to Furios Baco, or as we prefer to call it, Furious Bacon. Furios Baco. It's not until 10:30, but they're going to let us queue anyway. Not many people waiting in line. I think we might be second one, maybe third. Don't think we're going to make the first.
At this moment, the Furios Baco ride is temporarily out of order for technical reasons. As soon as possible, the ride will return to normal functioning.
They're currently saying the ride is down for technical reasons. They have opened more of the queue. We're not too far from the front, to be fair, so hopefully it'll be up and running soon, and then we can get on Furios El Baco. Hopefully. The trains are sat in the station, so it doesn't look like they're testing them, so maybe they're just waiting to go. It's now 10:25. So we've already spent 30-40 minutes queuing. I do think this early entry is a little bit of a con, I'll be honest. I feel it's something the hotel can put on and it not cost extra money, and it looks like you're getting a perk, but you're not really. I don't think you are. I probably feel differently after I've had this first ride. Anyway, we'll get on soon, hopefully, and I'll show you some footage. The real cynic in me makes me think all this does is push up express pass sales, and they love that. The theme music's on. I'm seeing that as a good sign, so maybe that technical delay isn't actually happening. We're moving! Furios El Baco, here we come. Well, soon. Looks like we're just in another holding pattern for now, but you know, we're getting closer. There's all the fast passes getting on straight away. 20-11, not one car's gone out yet. Come on. And before you feel the need to tell me, yes, I am impatient. People are still streaming in. You can purchase your video at the end if you wish to, which is what these two are doing right now. Many theme parks in the world that sell wine on the exit. It's Baco Barrel. I'm assuming it's barrel. Thoughts on Furios Bacon?
That was so good. 35 kilometers a second in 3.5 seconds.
It's the blast off, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, you don't know when you're going to go. It's just, it makes for an amazing ride.
I admit that bit was good. It was just the rest of it, for me, was well too bumpy. And I think I might have burst a testicle. You bounce something down that much, I was in absolute agony. So gentlemen, beware. Wear your best padded underwear that you've got.
And for me, grabbing onto the thing, I pulled it down a clip. So make sure it's a little loose when you get on.
Good idea. Let's move on to China.
China. Let's build a...
That's Mediterranean. And now we're going to head over to China via Polynesia. So we're immediately heading into Polynesia. Can you see the signs? The park is celebrating 30 years this year. You'll see signs like that everywhere. I tell you what, it's beautifully themed. And it really does look like what I imagine Polynesia to look like. Look at all the flora and fauna. It's lovely, isn't it? Sounds playing in the distance. So, aloha Polynesia. Some waterfalls, another one of those 30 years signs advertising that express everywhere. Well, they will do. Queues are massive sometimes. Hoping for lighter queues on our second day. Weekday. And I'm hoping the Spanish schools are still in. The Polynesian show. Oh no, the audience participation is starting. Don't like that idea. I think we've wandered into Bora Bora now. Still beautifully themed. Music playing everywhere. Far west is the other way. Gonna head to China, Angkor and Mexico. Beautifully themed place. So nice. Sesamo Aventura. So I've been here for a couple of days and this has been absolutely heaving the whole time we've been here. But today, Monday, I think the kids in Spain are still at school because there's hardly anyone here. So my advice to you, top tip for you, is if you're coming over Easter, try and come when you know the Spanish kids are in school. There's lots and lots for the kids here. Those little planes there, I think you pedal them to make them go up and down. And these you have to pull yourself up and down. How cheap? Cheap rides to run. Get the kids to provide the energy. And there's a tree of life in the middle. I'm sure it's not called the tree of life.
Animal Kingdom.
But yeah, very well themed area. Bunny rabbits for the Easter theme. But you can head through here to get to China, which is where we're on our way to. So yeah, lots and lots for the kids. Come over weekend, it was heaving. Monday, very slow. My kids couldn't resist a ride on the magic fish. Oh my word. It says open soon, but it is open, there's people on it. And here are my children. Look at the unbridled joy as they're ready to ride that magic fish. Do you know what you can do? You can splash people at the sides. And off they go. What do you think of that, Charlie? Crowds are definitely lighter today here at Dragon Con, so we're going to go on, let you know what we think afterwards. Great advice. Let's go in. We're a 40-minute wait for Dragon's Con. What did you think?
Hurt.
Another one that hurt, so far 2 that have hurt. The kids have been on the log flume again. We're just going to go and try and head for Stampida, see if we can find the entrance, because we've not actually found it yet. If I've got the right roller coaster, it's like a dual roller coaster, a bit like the Grand National at Liverpool. So we're going to go and see if we can find that and hop on board. Let's have a look. It's not particularly busy today, but they're managing to keep those queues nice and long now. Get selling those fast passes. Stampida, what did we think?
It's quite good.
Yeah, it was a dual coaster. I wasn't quite sure who won at the end, but it was a little bit bumpy. Not as bumpy as
Grand National.
Definitely not. And was it longer or shorter?
Well, longer.
I think it was longer too, and I think it was much better. I much prefer that to Grand National.
Yeah.
And I do love the Grand National, so yeah, really enjoyed that. Gonna see if we can have another go today. That was an hour wait, so it is really eating on into our time. What I found unusual about Stampida is that unlike the Grand National, the two train carriages do not sit next to each other all the way around. They split off part way around and then you sort of cross each other, so it was really, really interesting, a little bit different. So I did really, really enjoy that. Well worth the hour wait. What do you think? What do you fancy next?
Nathan Drake's ride.
Of course you do. I fancy Uncharted. Let's see who wins. So, okay, I'm a little bit thick. I didn't realise Nathan Drake was Uncharted. I don't know these things. Is it based on a game or something then?
Yes, and a movie.
So yeah, I really am behind the times. Didn't realise anyway. We're going to give it a go now. Let's see what this is like.
Uncharted, El Enigma, Dependence, Entrada, Normal Queue. These are their height requirements. 1 hour time. Let's go in. Everyone looks terrified. Let's hope it's good. Uncharted.
So Charles, what did you think of Uncharted?
That was a really, really good ride, that, yeah. It was in the dark and it had screens, and I do believe it was actually themed around the Uncharted games.
I normally don't like rides with too many screens. There was a few screens, but not many, but there were so many effects going on. Your roller coaster car went sideways, it went backwards, it shot forwards when you didn't expect it to, it shot sideways when you didn't expect it to. There's one bit where you were looking at the ceiling and the next minute you just dropped backwards. It was amazing, an absolutely amazing ride. A lot of people complain that there's too many dark bits. I think the dark bits make it. The roller coaster bit in the dark is absolutely amazing. So yeah, love it. I would say get yourself down here as quickly as possible.
And I think it was well worth the hour wait. And I do see why everyone crowds around here in the mornings.
Yeah, definitely worth the hour's wait. Get yourself down here. Definitely worth it.
Yep.
Onwards and upwards. I think we're going to go for a bite to eat.
Woohoo!
And then we'll take it from there.
Woohoo!
Join us for lunch.
Woohoo! Love video Zoe. She thinks she's cute. She's not. She's really ugly. Oh, he's that handsome devil in the back. The microphone in his finger. Oh yeah, that's me. Look at that stride. So much pace. So much purpose. So ostentatiously walking.
We decided to sit outside, so this is our view while we eat our lunch. Shambhala in the background. And this is a quick scan at the menu. I won't spend too long on it because we'll be here all week. And I will take you for a quick little wander around inside. This is what it looks like inside. There's a nice bar area. And then there's the main restaurant. Isn't it lovely? Cowhide seat. And then we're outside, back to our table. A little word of advice, the burger, although it didn't say on the menu, does come with chips. So I ordered myself some chips, not realising, but anyway, Charlie's gone for pork and mash. So he went for steak and mash. And Philip went for the pollo con patatas fritas. Pollo con patatas fritas. Look at me getting all Spanish. Who's going to eat them now? And where's the garlic bread? And just a little bit of garlic bread. Yum yum in my tum. We're going to head over towards the log flume again because one drenching's not enough this holiday. So that was a log flume. Very, very long log flume. Really, really good log flume. Plenty to see, plenty to look at. Just waiting for Charlie's opinion. Charlie, what do you think of the log flume?
Take a guess who they put up front.
You will get drenched, you will get wet, so be careful on the log flume if you don't like water. So this is Phil who's come with, doesn't want to be on the video, but you need to see how wet he is. He's dripping. On our way to Mexico to ride the drop tower. I'm not sure of its name, all I know is it looks absolutely terrifying. And I'm absolutely terrified, so let's see how this goes, eh? Bumped into some bandits along the way. It's called the Hurakan Condor. Oh my word. Oh my god, that was absolutely terrifying. It sort of takes you quite high up and you think, oh, we've stopped, we're going to come down, and then it clunks into action and you carry on for the last little bit, and then you just fall. I don't know whether you fall or whether you push down, but my word, I was scared going on, and it was scary, but I'm so glad I've done it. What did you think?
That was absolutely terrifying.
Would you do it again?
Absolutely.
It was great, wasn't it? It was so cool. Terrifying but cool. It's like in a theme park ride, isn't it? Terrifying but exhilarating at the same time. We did it. We all did it. Whoa! We're gonna jump on the Yukatan. It's got a 0-minute wait. When you suddenly forget all the laws of mathematics and physics and sit on the inside edge when you're the biggest, it can only mean one thing, and that one thing is my youngest child was almost crushed to death on that ride. What did you think of it?
Hurt.
It hurt, but then again, so many rides in this park too. It is boiling today. Proper theme park weather.
Vale Portos, Scorchio.
As Charlie's saying, we've just touched the sun on Condor. I can't remember what it's called. We're going to head over to China. Going to try and get on one last ride of Shambhala and maybe try Dragon Khan. Chaka Khan. Again, let's see if we can hurt ourselves that little bit more. Let's go. Our day at PORTAVENTURA is coming to a close. We just thought we'd have one last ride on Shambhala, so we're just heading over there now. Supposedly half an hour wait, so that's not too bad. But yeah, I'll give you some final thoughts after we come off. As you know, sometimes I'm a bit on the simple side because we've just walked all the way along this wall, and then Charlie told me what it actually is.
We are walking along the Great Wall of China.
Zhongguo, it's Mandarin for China. Just heading out to PORTAVENTURA. It's the end of our holiday, it's the end of the day. Final thoughts, Charlie, I want to know, would you come again? What would you recommend, what you don't recommend?
I would come again. It's a very good park. Everyone seems to be like quite excited about it all the time, like all cheering and that. Well, their lines, it just needs to get themselves in order, mate, if I'm being honest.
Okay, so my final thoughts. I have really enjoyed it, I've had a great time. But would it come again? I'm not too sure. I might do if the conditions were right, if the time was right. Today was quite a quiet day here at PORTAVENTURA, so it's been easier today than it has been all weekend. Having said that, the lines have still been quite big, and I think it's because the operations are not quite there. They dawdle an awful lot in the stations. They don't get people seated and off very quick. It just seems to slow everything down that little bit too much. I have had a great time, so don't get me wrong. Would I pick this over Energyland yet or Efteling? Probably not. This is bottom of my list so far. Doesn't mean I haven't enjoyed it, because I have. And Shambhala, let's face it, is absolutely amazing. Favourite coaster or favourite ride?
Probably that one that we've just done, Bacon.
The Furios Baco. Probably one of my least favourites. My least favourite is Furios Baco. What's your least favourite?
Tough one. Runaway Mine Train.
Yeah, that wasn't the best. That was also very bangy. Anyway, we're off to Ferrari Land now. Bye for now.
Bye for now.